Hello! Hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. In case you didn't know, my name is Sophia. I make a lot of team gifts. I do a lot of crafty things. It's kind of just a part of who I am. I have a series on my channel where I do a lot of team gifts. You can definitely go check it out. I have a whole playlist of all the team gift videos that I've ever made, so definitely go check those out if you're interested. I won't go too much into detail on, you know, the team gift background. If you're interested, just go check out like literally any one of those videos. But for today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the team gifts that I made for my cheerleading team, Top Gun 00, for our competition in Orlando. For starters, the team gifts that we got were actually not the team gifts that we were supposed to get. Okay, so it is currently Tuesday, the day before we have to give out the team gifts. And we originally were gonna do jerseys and then like this t-shirt and shorts set. Spoiler for a future team gift. We checked the weather and it's literally going to be 30 degrees in Florida at the competition that we're going to. The competition is all out. We don't have any kind of like sweatshirt or sweatpants or anything like that, and that's what I would wear the entire weekend, is just a sweatshirt and sweatpants because it's gonna be so cold. So I'm like, we need to do the sweatshirts and sweatpants instead. We luckily had ordered them. They were in like our house and stuff. We were just holding on to them because we were gonna do them for a later competition, but then we're like, okay, we have to switch it up real quick. The team gifts that we got for this competition were actually supposed to be our team gifts for NCA, which is like a super big cheerleading competition that takes place in Texas. Florida and Orlando decided to be 30 degrees. So the original items that we were planning on doing were just not going to suffice for that kind of weather. That being said, we had to do a whole massive switcheroo on the team gifts that we gave out and basically did them in like 24 hours. It was crazy. All of that being said, let's get into the actual items. For this competition, we gave out a jersey, which was going to be our uniform cover-up. We gave out a sweat set, which was like a crew neck sweatshirt with matching joggers, and bag tags. Bag tags are something that we do for every single competition. I'm not the one that really does those. It's more so my mom, so I don't really have a lot of BTS of doing the bag tags and stuff like that, but for the most part it's really just we come up with a design literally whenever, like randomly on a random afternoon in January. She'll be like, oh hey, what do you think about this as a bag tag for Worlds? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. There's not that much of a lengthy process for bag tags. It's literally just come up with a design, tweak around with it in Cricut or, you know, Illustrator, like whatever, and then it's like you print out that design on like a type of paper or whatever, and then we laminate them and the little strings through them so that you can use them as a bag tag, and that's really what the process is for the bag tags. We had this design done for the bag tags that I had actually used a similar design for a different team, but we ended up not using that design for that team, and I was like, oh, but I really like this design, so we ended up using it for 00 instead, and I was like, that's perfect because I was obsessed with the design and it was great. The jerseys. The jerseys are something that are always a really, really requested and popular item. Pretty much at the beginning of every single season, I'll ask the team like, what's one specific item that you really, really want, you know, for the season. For the most part, almost everybody says that they want some kind of jersey. The jerseys are really fun because people can pick like a fun jersey name to go on the back of their jersey. We wear it as a uniform cover up. We also wear it like after we compete, so it's like really fun. Last year we had our theme was Miami, and then this year it's like another like kind of spin-off of Miami. It works out really well for us to do basketball jerseys because it kind of matches the whole Miami Heat thing. Last year we did black jerseys with a pink and blue trim, and all of the accents on it were like pink and blue. This year I was like, we really like that jersey. We're still going to be using the black uniform in addition to our new uniform. With this new uniform, I kind of also want to do a new jersey, but I do want it to be able to match and stuff. So we thought, okay, why not do pretty much the exact same jersey, but just like totally invert the colors. And so we did white basketball jerseys with a pink and blue trim still, but then we also added in a third color, and it was a black layer. It was cool because it gave like a 3D effect, but then the black that we added into those 3 layers really made the look come together when we would wear the black uniforms or like whatever. I don't know, I thought it was a really fun little twist and flair to that jersey and just kind of like added something different to it that we didn't have before. Going into the sweat set, we basically have to crunch time and get the sweatshirts and sweatpants done, and it is not an easy design. It is such an intricate design. I think we can get it done. It's gonna be a lot, but we got it. I have so much fun with this, and I'm actually really proud of it. Pretty much every single season there's like one item going into the season that I'm like, I know for a fact I want to do this. This year it was the sweat set, and I was like, I know that I want to do this design for a sweat set. There was a few years back this hoodie that Top Gun did. I don't remember if it was for like just a general Top Gun hoodie or for like TGLC or one of the other teams, but I remember seeing a hoodie that just had like, it almost looked like it had Top Gun written on it in like a bunch of different ways. And I took a lot of inspiration from that because I was like, oh my gosh, like I would love to have something similar to that. Like I love that concept, right? I want to tie in that design of like words and like Top Gun in a bunch of different ways, but instead at first I was like, okay, let's put like XXO on the set in a bunch of different ways. And it started off with just the crew neck sweatshirt, right? And I was like, I'm not like it's not. So we needed to change up something. And maybe it's that it needs to be in like all different colors. So we tried changing up every single color. It still was just not. Then I was like, okay, let's make everything a different color and also a different font. And there were just like so many options that we just kept going through, and I was not sold on it like at all. And I was like, this can't, like, it has to work, because I was like, this is the vision, like it needs to, there's something here. And so finally, what if we did I think that all the different colors was just too much. The XXO in a bunch of different fonts, it's like, it's cute, but it's just like, like I wasn't feeling anything towards it. So with the set, I thought, okay, let's take out all the color. Let's take out like, there's too much color going on here. Let's make it all one color, and let's actually make it all gray, because that could give that like more like kind of like strong, like deep kind of vibe to it. And that's what we needed. I feel like we needed more of a like deep, like strong, like toned down kind of situation. So get everything gray. Then I was like, except for the XXO. Let's make the XXO the only thing that's in color. And then I was like, I like the idea of having like a bunch of like words and stuff around it, but instead of it all being XXO, let's make everything just a different word or phrase or quote or saying that has to do with our theme, our team, and our music. Let's put XXO in color. We'll put that in like pink, because our colors are pink and blue. Let's just put it in like pink for a second. Things that are, you know, XXO, that are a theme, that are a team this is, right? Like TG, you know, the OO for XXO, 305 for Miami, Miami itself. And like we had a couple quotes in our music that are really cute. Like we have Rich and Classy as a quote, Light It Up as a quote. We have Burning the Gig as a quote. Like, so it's like those kinds of standout things that I was like, okay, let's just like add all this here so that like it's themed, but it's also not themed, and it's also just like a cute sweatshirt. And I thought, okay, I definitely want to have, like, I don't just want to have pink on there, right? Because our colors are pink and blue. So I thought, okay, let's put the XXO on the front in pink. Then on the back, we're gonna put Top Gun on the back in blue. That way you have XXO and Top Gun both on it, and then on their corresponding sides, the side that had XXO, we just put the TG, and then the side that had Top Gun, we put the OO. And then we had like 305 on one side, Miami on the other, Light It Up on one side, Rich and Classy on another. And then we're like, okay, let's put something on the arm though, that way it's just not like a front and back design. And so I thought, let's put Burning the Gig on the arm, because I feel like that's like the longest quote. It just makes the most sense. Good morning, friends. It is 9:28 a.m. Today, it is Wednesday. It's the day that we have to give out the team gifts. So we're about like 60-70% of the way done. I have like the sweatshirts stacked here. We've got the backs of all of the sweatshirts completely heat pressed. Now, a little bit through the fronts of them, I think we did like 3 or 4 of them last night. My like traps are killing me. If you have a heat press and like just like have to heat press up and down, like, you know, the pain, like it's crazy. Then I was like, okay, now we got to match the pants to it, right? I want to have XXO and Top Gun on the pants, but I want it to match the set, like the crew neck, but I also don't want it to look like if I wore the pants by themselves that it's like missing a piece, you know? So if you're wearing the set together, XXO was on the front. So I didn't want it to be like XXO on the crew neck, XXO on the pants. But then I also like didn't only want to have Top Gun on the pants because I still wanted XXO on it. So I was like really going back and forth with a bunch of ideas. And then finally, let's put both XXO and Top Gun on the pants in that gray color so that it's like anchoring the pants almost. And then let's put one more fun quote in the middle of the leg. And so we went with Viva La Miami Life because that's another quote that's like a main quote in our music. And we put that in blue. And that way when you wear the set, there's the pink in the sweatshirt and the blue in the pants. And it kind of just like I don't know, it went together. I thought it was cute. I don't know, I liked it. And then the last thing that everybody got were just like these little scrunchies that was just like, it wasn't really part of the like team gifts. It was kind of just like, we need to give out the scrunchies so that everybody had them for their uniforms. We got our scrunchies. I love these scrunchies so much. They're so cute. So we gave out like those scrunchies, just added them to the bags. And then we packaged everything in just like, honestly, plain white, just like gift bags because we did not have the time to find anything else. Alrighty friends, it is now 11:57 a.m. It is not even noon yet and we finished the team gifts. I'm so excited. And that is what Double O got for their team gifts for this competition. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Once again, I do have a business, Peaches and Crafts, where I do custom bulk apparel. So if you're on a cheer team, a dance team, a soccer team, a baseball team, if you're a staff, if you're going on a bachelorette party, literally like whatever, we've made it all. So if you're interested in getting bulk customized items, definitely check out the link in the description box and send me an email, send me a message. I would love to work with you. Also check out Peachy Pia. That is my clothing company, my child. I love it so much. We actually just released a couple new sports bras for the spring and we came out with a little bit more of our youth line, so very excited about that. And yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed and I will see you super soon in my next video. Bye!